Hey man, say man, it's Wow 360 News and welcome to our live stream. This is our first ever live stream, so I hope y'all having a great night and ready to get into it with us. All right, let's get to it, man. We talking about Bronny. As you can see, man, he hitting the headlines, he tearing the headlines up. And people want to know what's up with Bronny. So we talking about it tonight. Get a little music playing. Let people get in here for a minute. Few people come in. What y'all think, man? Y'all think Bronny is catching unfair treatment in the media based on who his dad is?
Back once again, but look at the no hesitation. As soon as Bronny catches this, he knows
this. What was that right there? All right, we got to get my audio right. I think I know what that is. Yeah, but yeah, man, you got some ex-NBA players out here who really feel like Bronny catching a bad break. Like they own him for no reason, just because who his dad is. I don't know if I really believe that. I mean, like, what you gonna do about it, even if it is true? His dad is LeBron James. That's his pops right there. We're gonna talk about that. We talking about that. Yeah, we about to get started in 1 minute. Yeah. So Gilbert Arenas, and really it was just Rashad McCants. The rest of the panel was doing anything.
But look at the no hesitation. As soon as Bronny catches this, he knows you.
You know, the rest of the panel was doing their thing too, as far as what they felt, how they felt about it. But Rashad McCants was the one that was really going in the most. Let's see what they're talking about.
What's about?
Daughter of Jerry Buss.
Who did Jerry Buss on? What team?
The Lakers and the King.
Who picking the draft? The ones that don't know sports. I'm starting to hate these people.
What people get?
The media, like the ones that don't know sports, they're more like reality, right? When you start really talking now, you really understand that. Who was the one they filmed his house? And he's like, I thought this was about my job. That, yeah. He's like, what does my house have to do with the sport? Same thing with here. It's like you focus so much on how bad you think Bronny's playing when he's the 56th. He's not the number one pick in the draft. You don't need to focus on the man so much like he's the number one pick or the number two pick in the draft.
It's LeBron's son, though. You know what it is. He gonna get the heavy criticism. If he was doing good, they'd be praising him.
Stat that went out that said
about the first 54 picks.
Yeah, he was a minus 40
through the first three preseason games.
He ranked last. Cool. Who ranked second to last? That should be a story. That's the number two pick in the draft. Unfortunately, he's plays for the Wizards, but that's the number two pick in the draft, and that's not a story. You want to focus on the 56th pick and the number two pick is right in front of him. Like, come on. Like, relax. Yeah. Like, it's like I understand that you. That's why I said it's. I consider it immature analysts.
Absolutely.
It's low hanging fruit. It's easy to pick on the fucking 56th pick in the draft. Right? Every time he don't get in, oh, he got a DMP. Oh, he got a DMP. He didn't play like he's the 56th pick in the draft.
55th.
Yeah, but see,
does it matter?
Yeah, I'm just trying to give him a look.
What I'm saying is because his daddy's who his daddy is, and you don't like the daddy, it's easy to pick on the son. Come on, don't do that. Throw rocks at the throne. If he's the throne, if he's the king, pick on the king. Stop picking on the guy who's trying to get his career going.
We're not going to allow it, though.
I don't like that.
We're not going.
Like I just said, Bronny was a top 5 pick. Have at it. Yeah. But he got picked exactly where his talent is right now and where his media exposure should be, right? Is the 50? I mean, if he's the 55th pick, is the 54th pick getting more exposure than him? No, we don't even know who that is.
Is the first?
We don't even know who the 54th pick is.
I don't even know who the first pick was.
Zacko,
I said no comment.
I forgot who was the first.
We like that you said no comment.
But it's a great listen. I just told you.
What was the dude's name?
Who? The first pick?
No.
The second pick.
No. The guy who played well. Start with a Q.
Quincy Oliveri.
That's his name?
Yeah.
Now, this the dude they say about to get knocked off the team because of Bronny. You know, Bronny got a spot that he deserves, but he can't even get on the team because of Bronny. This is what they talking about now. Now, is this fair? They talking about fair right now. Is that fair? I don't know, man. Let's talk about it.
What, he's undrafted?
Yep.
What'd he do? Because you run the stats?
Smack Doc Rivers and Darvin Ham in that preseason game against the Bucks.
What was
he
he
had like 11 points.
11 points in like
He did his thing. He did his thing.
3-4 minutes or something?
No, I was 10.
10 minutes?
Yeah. And
Undrafted.
undrafted. Yeah.
Well,
Undrafted.
Did we talk about him?
He played for the Lakers.
We talking about it right
Talked
now?
about it before?
He played for the Lakers.
He does.
Yeah.
So how old is he?
23.
23.
20, oh, yeah, he should be then. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, nigga,
Let's call a spade a spade. I'm not gonna let nobody pick on a 19-year-old kid. No,
Like people
He
like
should be in college.
he should still be in college.
But he not.
Therefore, I'm not gonna let nobody.
19 and 23 is not that far away from each other. They're acting like dudes so much older than Bronny. 23 and 19 ain't that far. I'm just saying. That ain't that far.
I mean, because he played for the
Did he
Lakers.
make a decision to enter a man's league?
Yeah.
Were you gonna get criticized heavily?
shouldn't be-
But
for
why
not
are we, like you
performing?
said, why are you
criticizing?
Facts.
You
get paid.
It's never happened in NBA
I don't
history.
think it happened, but you get paid to perform.
Why are you?
Why is it always on him though? Why are you?
You get
Why
paid
is it
for
on
us
him
to
though?
criticize you too.
No, so name
It's a part of the game in the
name
business.
one second round you done criticized in preseason in NBA history. Not
This is the first.
in NBA
This is the
history.
first.
Why are you picking him as a
It's a
first?
record?
Why?
It's a record because you were the first father-son. That's why.
So you
You don't like this
Enthusiasm.
record?
So instead of-
You don't like this record,
Let's
though.
praise it.
You don't like this record?
why we not
Back to
celebrating?
back. You ain't like that record.
But let's
praise it.
let's praise
You say you don't like this record.
it though.
Why we not celebrating? It's not like
I'm
we're
just
talking
saying,
about.
we praising-
we're not
we
like
praising
saying,
the father's son.
we're not saying
Praising-
1 and 1. Like these are the two. We're not saying like he's a number 1 pick in the draft and he's underperforming. Like that's not the case. He's a second round pick who's not going to get no minutes, who's not going to play. Why are you bashing
That's
for that?
because that's not the narrative. The
That
narrative
isn't- no.
is you're his son and they made moves to get you where you are.
What moves did they make? He was the 50th
Man, you know what moves they made, Gilbert. You know
They
what
didn't make no
moves.
pick.
Well, you know,
What move? It's not like they moved up in the draft to get him at
It's
17.
not like they called teams and told them not to draft him.
Not to draft.
bro, teams were going to draft.
Hold on, say that again. Not to draft, meaning he would have went a little bit early, right?
Meaning don't draft him.
Don't draft my. So
That's
if
still a
I'm
move.
calling you to not draft, you can't.
Why are you calling me not to draft?
So they don't draft my son.
Why?
Because
So
I
I can
can
play
play
with
with my son.
So this is a part of the business you get criticized
No.
for. You can't say don't criticize me for being a second round pick and underperforming, but then say give me praise because my dad moved mountains for me to be
Nobody
here.
said praise.
Be here.
No, nobody's saying praise.
wait,
They did this.
You
So
get
ain't nobody listen. The demand career as it stands is fragile because of where he got drafted. It's a fragile career as is. So why would I put my son in a different situation with a different organization to mess up his career, to throw him out there early for him to look bad, or to put him in a situation? No, we're not gonna do that.
All this
so
is bad.
listen, I get it. Trust me. I've had to think about that. I would have moved mountains to get KJ if I still was in the league to have KJ play with me. Move goddamn mountains to have that boy right there with me. No doubt about it. But the fact that he in the league, I'm like, even better. But the fact that these dudes playing together, or just in the league at the same time, but he was able to control the narrative. Listen, we understand where his skill set is. It's fragile right now. I'm not gonna send him to a bad organization where they look gonna do Lord knows what with his. Like, we're not gonna do that.
I feel that.
So yeah, and all the shit, the
Yeah.
nepotism shit, all of that, man, this shit has been going. Nepotism is going on forever, man. You look at any Fortune 500 company, any billionaire, they ain't picking no dude off the street to run their company.
It's a fact.
They passing it down to
nepotism
generations.
when Brunson got his son over
So
there.
no, it's been going
I
on.
don't have no problem
Bill Walton,
with
versus Luke
LeBron.
Walton. It's dog. You
Rivers got his son over
dog.
Having
I'm
his
talking to
son
somebody the other day, and
None whatsoever.
Brandon Watson walked in, the boxer dude walked in. We talk about
You know you
nepotism.
gotta take it how it comes.
We talk about nepotism, right? And he walked in. I said, nepotism
No
in his
problem
fine.
with
His
that.
dad is in boxing. Now you just pass it. It's in every walk and every facet of life. If somebody owns a
sir.
convenience store and they get older, they not gonna go give it to me. They gonna give it to their son.
No.
Right? They're not gonna just come pick me. I walk in and I know
Never.
business. Like, you know what? You want to run my store that I had in my family for 200 years? No.
Never.
Like it just
I think it's
Never
called.
happened.
Was her name Jenny Bus?
yeah.
Bus, right? It's Jenny Bus, right?
Yes.
The daughter,
Who was her father?
daughter of Jerry.
Who did Jerry Bus on? What team?
The Lakers and the King.
Let me see what goes on,
Hey, yo.
but
If we're
stop
gonna
there.
criticize your daddy, guess who's gonna get criticized?
Nah, you-
So, but that's what I'm saying. No, let's be serious.
You got that show?
Guess who gonna get criticized too?
Tell me what the number 1 pick scored last night.
Who, Zachary Reese-Sachet?
Yeah.
Well, Gil, of course I can, but
Anybody? Nobody know. How about number 2 pick?
I don't even know
who he
who
is.
they are.
The number 3 pick?
Alex R. Reed Shepard, number 3 pick.
I got a better one for you. How about the top 15? Anybody else in the lot?
No.
Anybody
So
know?
nobody knows nothing about the top 15 picks. That is the problem here. That they're focused on the 55th pick
I see
in the
your point,
NBA
G.
draft, and everybody
Yeah.
else, the top 5 picks, get to go
Right.
through the league like
Who thank God, hey, I know they over there, all of them over there like, who thank God?
Ooh, thank God we got Bronny in our draft.
Thank God we got our draft.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. They doing that. That's a
Man,
fact. They doing that. They like.
Because if there's no Bronny, the kid from the Wizards will be called a bust today. Because if you take Bronny out, he will be last. in preseason.
So he's worse than Bronny. If we think about
in theory,
the numbers.
In theory, right now, the young kid over there will be considered he's
But
busting
he's
out
number
right
two.
now. As a number 2 pick in the draft, he's busting out. He's not.
He's
You're
right
at the bottom with
like
LeBron
anywhere
James'
near
son.
Bronny when it comes
You're
to
ranked in preseason, first 3 games, 493.
Damn.
93.
Damn.
We expect the last couple picks to be there,
right.
not you, sir.
Exactly. I agree.
On a team where
Good
you can
point.
do whatever the fuck.
Facts.
But that's not a narrative nobody wants to talk about. Cool. Like if you like the clicks and you want to talk about the young fella, how bad he's doing, because I know it's gonna happen. His daddy has a triple double. He played 1 minute. We're gonna talk about he was over 2.
It's not about that. It's about that. This is LeBron James' son. This is the son of LeBron James, the greatest basketball player in the world. And his son is on the team. Like, what I don't understand. Like,
Trash.
warranted.
Can't do that.
I would say they
He
combined
was
for a
playing
triple double.
good. We would say he was playing good.
Come on, man.
You definitely gonna be doing that.
I'll put narratives on the show.
Just
yeah.
like any man, but let's wait till they get 21, 20, 21, 22, 23. Like, that's when you're
I said that. I said give him 3 years.
So Gil, to your point.
Hold on. Did we criticize Scoot Henderson last year?
No, not really.
A little bit. We did talk Scoot a little bit.
His second year last year, right?
No, this is your second year. He was a rookie last year.
Yes, second year this year.
Rookie last year.
Wait, what?
I believe he definitely got heavily criticized.
Did he?
Yes.
15.
No, he didn't.
15 was-
He's
I mean,
19 too.
We didn't really say.
No, we didn't even know he went to the G League. We didn't even know the number 2.
We wasn't talking. We wasn't talking about. We talked about him a little bit. We didn't talk about him like
Just
that.
talk to me. I'm just talking about
Nobody really
what we
talked about
talking about. Like we talking.
He was injured?
Yeah, but we
Played
wasn't talking
62
about-
games, 32
Their team was
starts.
trash.
But the Blazers were hot boo-boo, as we've already said. So not necessarily a
So
top.
no, nobody really bashed him.
Oh, he got
I bashed him
criticized.
for wearing double zero them goggles.
We did talk about the 0 and the
Double
goggles.
zero them
Double zero.
goggles.
We didn't talk about his. We didn't talk
Because I
about his
see
game.
Kevin Duckworth every time I
Only
see
person wear double zero is Kyle Watson from Brother Rim. Yeah, go ahead.
Mr. B is in the building. So
No, but what about it though?
I was just like, we're above criticism. It's just gonna be a.
But we didn't really criticize him
It's gonna
though
be a
last year,
one-sided street, man. All the
We didn't really talk about him last year at all.
talk about who?
Scoot.
Yeah, I know. We was talking about Bronny. We talked about Bronny more than Scoot.
Why though?
I don't know. You tell me. I ain't asking
And Scoot
questions.
top 5, right?
I'm not asking the questions, man.
Rashad, who is asking the
I'm
question?
not asking the questions. I'm just saying we talk about Bronny right now more than everybody
be
else.
brothers.
I know,
Like
because-
said, if
because
Bronny
you wanna
wasn't-
bet- you-
Let's just say if Bronny wasn't in the draft, we wasn't talking
it
about it.
is.
Like you said, if everybody else was like, yeah, we glad Bronny there, so they ain't got to see us. It would just be like the last 2-3 drafts. Like there's not a lot of talent. The rest would be all went over, and everybody goes through their process of development during their first year. Everybody's gonna go through that same type.
So
of
why
shit.
can't he get his development?
So you just said like without Bronny there, all those other guys would feel the same. Like yeah, they looking at us and they not. It don't matter. We're
What I'm saying
rookies.
is,
We're rookies.
you just said if everybody, no one talks about the rookies their first year so they can get their development, why are you not letting the 55th pick get his development before?
Because he's taking all the attention away from
No,
everybody.
y'all
because
giving
of
him all the
his
attention because you
daddy.
want, because you don't want to talk because
It
he
ain't
can't go on his
his fault.
daddy.
It ain't his fault.
part right
It
there,
ain't his.
yeah.
He was put in this position.
He wants it though.
No, I don't think he wants it.
So why are you doing it?
Because it's,
Ain't no-
it's not,
he's
not a situation he can come out being successful early on.
Bro, he gonna play-
We have to
bro, he gonna
wait
play-
for
bro,
him
he
to
can
be
do it.
successful.
Man,
We have to wait
nah.
for his development. He's been
Like
put in a
everybody
position for us to criticize him early because we
No.
see what we see. If you giving us production we got to be critical on, and his minimum production, it's gonna look nasty for you because you ain't had the maximum capacity to do the shit.
I've never.
That's all it is.
I've
It's like
never-
he's put in a position where he can't really outperform the expectation.
What expectation? He's the 55th
He's
pick.
LeBron James' son. You keep
So Rashad say that Bronny doesn't even want to be in this position right now. I don't know if I agree with that. Who would not want to play for the Lakers? I go out there and throw some shots up right now. I don't believe that. I think that regardless of how it turns out for him, I think he's gonna really, cherish the fact that he got to play for the Lakers with his dad at the same time.
You guys are putting-
That's where he got picked.
No, but that ain't why he got picked.
That's where he got
That ain't
picked.
why he got picked.
But that's where he got
You're trying to
picked.
substitute 55th pick for LeBron James' son. You cannot do that. Stop doing that. Because he's LeBron James' son.
What is
first.
that? That's
was
a
first. Before the
That was the
55th, before he got picked, 55th, he was LeBron James' son, who we said, don't pick him. Before 55, he was LeBron's son. That's the point.
It just reminds me of the narrative.
It ain't no knock on
You remember
him.
when they thought that they were going to pick him at the 17th pick? They're treating him like he actually got picked there. Like they just said, fuck it, we're going to pick our son at 17. Like he literally got picked at the end of the draft.
I mean, it is weird. I mean, I know still like that. I've never seen a second round pick get this much hype.
Around
Hey,
at
hey,
55, if Dalton Connect is around at 55,
Like, who?
they pick Bronny at 17 and still get Dalton
player in
Connect
the
at
world
55.
get his son
But
drafted.
he wouldn't have been.
That's what I just said.
Hey, y'all remember that dude? Y'all remember that dude, Isaiah Wong? Isaiah Wong.
Miami.
No, yeah, he was last year's 55th pick. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? How good was he? Nothing, yeah. No.
What is that supposed to be proving the point or something? We supposed to,
Yeah, no one
are we
talks-
supposed to pull up second round picks at 55 now?
Yeah.
What was Joker?
Patty Mills.
What was Joker?
Patty Mills, the GOAT 55th.
Facts.
What was
Nope.
Joker?
Nope.
40,
So y'all was laughing
41.
at a joke. Y'all can tell what pick was Joker?
42.
41.
And what?
round?
Now, second round. Now, Joker. Did
Taco
anybody
Bell
say?
commercial.
Did anybody? What was the Joker's expectations when he got drafted at 40 something?
You're a 7-footer.
What was his expectation? Nobody knew nothing about. I think they was playing against the Rockets.
Everybody has an expectation.
I think they was playing against the Rockets, and an announcer laughed. They put anybody into the game. That was the quote from an announcer when they put Joker in the game. They're just putting anybody in the game.
So
because there's no expectation.
You would agree that the NBA drafted guys without expectations?
The whole second round is without expectation. That's why they win in the second round. If you have expectations of being great, why don't you win the second round? They will pick you in the first round.
Well, you can't pick everybody on your team to be great. Sometimes you got utility players who are going to be there to be dependable players. You got great players, you got dependable players. Not everybody can.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Rashad McCants is I usually agree with Gil. I agree with a lot of the takes that Gil be having on the show, but Rashad is really making great points in this particular stream right here, man. And yeah.
Sometimes they're a first-round level talent, but teams are just hating. So they end up going second round, outperforming their contract, and getting a provision in the CBA.
And then becoming a cover
then going
athlete.
Going on create
a whole bunch of shit.
What I'm saying is they actually know that this person, if you think, if they knew Joker was going to be Joker, you think he's going 41?
No,
Oh, okay. Okay, because if you know Joker's going to be Joker and you're a general manager and you're picking other players, I'm pretty sure you should just go to the draft, look at all the teams that passed on him, and then all of them should just be fired. Right? You just be fired. Like he is going to be an MVP, 3-time MVP, and I'm just not going to pick him. So I should be fired. So obviously,
pass.
I'm gonna just pass.
Pass.
Next. Come on.
Come on, but like Bowie.
With the third pick.
Bowie. Third pick.
At the Earth Stick. MJ.
Let the 55th pick be the 55th pick. Come in the game. Play 2 minutes.
Kick it off your foot.
Play 2 minutes. Yeah, play 2 minutes when you're down. When you're down 35.
Hey,
that's what we're expecting them to do, right?
Hell yeah! Like every other second round pick.
So do you feel? Hey,
how many second? Does anybody know how many second round picks in this year's draft didn't make the team?
Well, how about that one?
Well, it ain't over yet.
So far, they didn't even make a preseason team. They automatically in the G League. I think there's right now there's 4 first rounders that's just straight to the G League. Or shit, they ain't even got no G League. I don't know where they at.
Overseas.
Overseas, stayed overseas.
First rounders going to the G League?
No, there's no more G League. They just, yeah, we good. How many players didn't even make the roster that got drafted? There's already 8 or 9? Come on, man. There's no expectation on these guys, man. The fact that he got in the preseason game, he should be good. I got in the preseason game and failed. Damn. What, does that count? That counts?
Even though it was passionate, Gil.
Robert Horry did a hard show on me. I never seen that before and failed. Just dropped the ball. He went in and made a layup. Hated him to this day.
Is that where the beef stems from?
Facts.
Robert Horry, you heard it.
No, because he wasn't a professional when he did it. Like he just went and made it. Cool. He laughing at me like, come and do it again. No, I'm not. But that's what a second round pick is, man. You get in these little minutes of the games, and when season starts, he might get in the game here and there. Might miss 10 games. Might go to the G League. Oh shit, there's a G League.
There's a G League.
Might go to the G League, play some games down there, come back up. Might sit. I mean, I give him, if he plays more than 16 actual NBA games, he did good.
For a second round pick.
For a second round pick.
I think it's a mistake for them to send him to the G League.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
You said before the G League is a graveyard.
And for him, because heaven forbid he go down there and not play well at all.
Yeah.
Right? Heaven forbid he go down there and just play.
Competition, target him,
and
all that.
When you show up day one, you making more money than everybody in the G League, right?
On top.
Oh, combined probably.
On top.
You probably make the whole league. You probably make the same money.
League.
Like, so, they going at you. And them dudes is 28, 29, 30. They got their grown man strength, and they going to be out there trying to dog walk that young boy.
It's going to be worse. It's going to be, they're going to make a point.
Yeah, they gonna try
like in the NBA, you're not going to ISO him and go at him. You don't get no credit. You don't get no credit for that.
But that down there ain't no cameras.
But when you go down there, what you got to do to get it back?
No, that's why I said it's a mistake.
Nothing. Just
when you get it back?
So
that's what I was talking about.
Daddy.
It wouldn't be.
Oh my dad. Hey, man, I got to go back up.
You so long.
If he did go, it wouldn't be performance-based, I can tell you that. It wouldn't be you go down there and expect you to play this way.
Like average like 22, and then like, oh, Bronny highlight. What would bring him back? Would he be stuck down there?
They say it's not a two-way.
It sounds like if he go down there, like if you not outperforming me,
is that bad for a 19-year-old?
Go down there average 22. Go down there average 5.
Yeah, I don't think
5.
Yeah, I don't.
If 5.
What about the guy averaging 22?
Bronny 5 gonna get way more.
Who your daddy?
That's what I'm saying. But like, then it becomes that. It becomes why y'all call him up?
Hey man, this ain't no. Hey,
I just gave him 30.
Hold on, this ain't no.
And I gave him 24 to 30.
Fair.
No game.
My contract is worth more than his whole team.
That's what it becomes.
No, it's not fair.
If he goes down there,
he's gonna wear his jersey the other way when he.
It ain't fair. If he go down there, going down there, gets a couple runs, then he don't have to score nothing. He can call back up. You can score 100 a game.
You ain't going in front of him.
Just like in the club, right? Everybody don't stand in that line. I don't know what the line look like. I'm going, hey, what's up? My $100 folded. What's up, boss man? Good. Go on in, get to my table. God damn it. Okay, I'm not saying everybody ain't in the line. Right? He VIP. He gonna come down.
Yeah, he not regular folk.
And then come back up. That's it.
He moves freely.
You know.
So what y'all think about that, man? Who y'all rolling with on that? Rashad McCants or Gilbert Arenas? Which one made the best point? In my opinion, I believe that it's not unfair to talk about Bronny when he is the son of LeBron James and the 55th pick on the LA Lakers. He didn't even average 10 points in college. So people are going to have things to say. Definitely. But y'all tell me what y'all think, man. We about to get up out of here. Hope y'all enjoyed our stream. This was our first stream ever. Y'all come back and check us out, man. We out of here. Peace.